back to In Out Delete, the show where we review both new and older movies. This is Gino.
This is Robert.
America.
And Ricardo.
And Gio's not here right now, sadly.
Again.
All
He's
right.
been taken.
Just, we didn't murder him, okay? Just if anybody's wondering.
It is Halloween season. It is kind of scary, though, thinking about that.
Yeah.
Spooky season.
Where is Gio?
Shit, that should be the episode.
That should have been our Halloween thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Where is Gio?
Tune in next week to find out what Gio is. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, guys, like, this is
Could I talk
interesting.
about something?
Yeah, sure, go on.
So last Sunday,
Yes.
I went to see this movie. You're fine, Gino. Trust me.
I think we should have a
Yeah,
baby
go on.
review.
Yeah.
what was
so
this movie?
I went to see this movie called Titan. Right? And if you didn't know, this movie came on my radar a few months ago when Spike Lee was at the Cannes Film Festival and he accidentally announced, like at the beginning of the festival, that this won like the best film.
Show the
You
clip.
know? Yeah, that shit was so funny. So this movie won the Palme d'Or, I think it's called, at the Cannes Film Festival,
Yeah.
which means it's like the best movie at the film
Oh.
festival. Pulp Fiction won that award back when it came
Right.
out.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
right.
right.
So I was like, okay, it's on my radar. I got to see it. I saw one trailer back in the day, and I was like, okay, like it's an independent film. Like I was expecting something crazy. You know, we had just seen Lamb. I was like, all right, I'm in the mindset. You know, nothing, and I mean nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Like it's, honest to God, it's probably like the most fucked up experience I've ever had in the theater.
Wow.
Like, you guys know me. I watch all the horror movies. I've seen all the blood, all the gore. I had my eyes closed for more than half the time.
It was
What?
fucking
in this
intense.
movie. I know Ricardo and America, you guys saw
Oh,
it
you guys
too.
want to watch it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All three of us.
Oh, that's
We're holding hands.
Oh, okay,
No, it's funny that we saw it on
Yeah.
the same day at the
Basically
same
the same
time,
showtime,
but
somewhere
separately.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's really cool. We were there mentally.
I'm going to find time to watch it.
Dude,
Yeah,
you have to.
Okay,
you have
so-
to.
Yeah, I was, you know how like last week I said I wouldn't recommend Lamb to like normies, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause they're not gonna like it. They're gonna be bored, right?
Right here.
This
Hi.
one, I would be more inclined to recommend it because even if it's not good, you're gonna feel something
For
while
sure.
watching it. You know?
For sure.
What were you gonna say, Ricardo?
Oh, I was gonna say, you want to have a baby review?
This baby review this shit. Baby review. Yeah. I fucking loved this movie, man. Like it was such an intense experience, and on face value, it just seems like a nasty, like gruesome. There's killing. There's all this shit.
Yeah.
Like on the surface, it seems like it's just like overindulgence on that shit. But like when I think about it, like there's a real like tenderness to the movie. Like the story that unfolds is like unexpected, right? And honestly, like when I thought about it, I was like, wow, this is really, it's a very beautiful like
Yeah.
story that kind of unfolds.
Fucking
Like
insane,
it's,
right?
it's so nice. Like it's such a strange, but I love that, you know, because like I always said, like it's a director's job to make you feel something.
Oh, and she made
And
us feel.
This you feel literally everything in
Oh,
this
shit.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
fucking intense.
So I am in on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
America.
Smash that in button. This is my favorite movie of the year. I know, like Zola, we talked about, was like great, and
Yeah.
it's funny because like Lamb last week was amazing, and it feels like
They're coming,
it's
huh?
such a
The good
breath
movies.
of relief this year because last year we had nothing, you know, and so to see a movie like this
Yeah.
in theaters was just, oh my god, I'm fucking amazed. I loved this. It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Like I was so stressed that my jaw cracked.
Oh.
I'm not
What
kidding.
the fuck? Yeah.
Like it's an intense movie, and it's just there's no words to describe it.
Nope.
Like watch the trailer if you want to. You don't have to
It's not
because
gonna
it's
tell you
also it's
anything.
not going to tell you anything
Yeah.
about the movie.
Okay.
It's just like holy shit. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's so fun,
Okay.
and I wouldn't be mad if this won, you know, an Oscar.
It's gonna be in the conversation. It has
Has
to.
to.
If you
It's gonna
ignore
win an
this-
Oscar for sure.
To ignore this is like, and to nominate some shit like I saw this movie yesterday, The Last Duel. You know, it's like, what are you doing? Come on, like let's we're ignoring like true art here. You know,
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a super in on this one too. It's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Like, legit. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite movies of the year. It's,
Okay.
I don't know. It's like
It's up there.
It's up there for sure. And like it's fucking crazy because I love movies where you're watching it and then I literally didn't know what was happening next.
Yeah.
Like I was like the whole time I'm like, this is gonna happen. This is like everything is a fucking like new to you, and super fucking disturbing. That yes, the whole time like this.
I was like
this, and I was like, I'll look at America and be like, oh, dude,
I was
like,
smiling, like eating popcorn.
I already knew that it was gonna be nasty. Like I already, cause I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
To me, it looked like
I
nasty.
kind of expected something fucked up, but not like
exactly.
not.
Yeah,
that
they
just took
went
it.
in.
Like
Yeah.
there was a line. They went so far past the line. The line was a dot to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, and then it's fucking insane because last week, or was it last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago, when the movie came out, I remember we were like, oh, we're gonna watch it.
Yeah, same
But
thing,
then I forgot we had to watch Venom.
Yeah.
So we had to like replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same because I was on my and I saw that they released it, and like last week we were like unusually busy with all that because we had taken so much time off that we had to watch like all these movies. I had no time to watch it, and as soon as we got clear, I was like, I'm gonna go watch this fucking movie. But you know, like it's like I said, you're gonna feel something.
Okay.
It's not even if it's fucked up. Even if it's uncomfortable, like the
Take
feeling
your parents to watch it.
Oh, I'm not gonna take my.
You're not gonna be bored. Put it that way.
Okay.
You're not.
gonna be bored.
And like she said, it's really funny too, and it has like it's you know how like Lamb is slow. This one is like
No, this was just
fucking
punching you in
boom,
the
boom,
face.
boom.
face, dude.
Okay.
It's fucking good. It's so good. All right, last thing.
Yeah.
You have like a favorite scene? Because I actually have a favorite scene in that movie. It's fucking.
I did think about this because America asked us on the chat, right?
Which one's more disturbing?
Like, what was the most disturbing scene? And I was like, well, literally the whole movie is full of. But I got one, and it might be unexpected, right? So the girl, this is not gonna reveal anything of the plot, right? She's hooking up with another girl, right?
What?
It's a very.
You get so you're telling me there's a lesbian
I'm
scene?
in.
Yeah,
I'm in now.
Gino's in.
All
Gino's in.
that is
Yeah.
in there.
So she's hooking up with another girl, right?
Uh-huh.
The girl has a piercing on her nipple,
Oh.
right?
Shit.
Oh.
And this girl, the main girl in the movie, she has like some mental issues, right?
Okay.
And so she doesn't know like where like boundaries are and stuff like that. She's like biting on the piercing, and at first it's kind of hot, you know, it's kind of kinky, but then she just keeps going further and harder.
dude.
That scene was the most tense show. Like,
Shit.
no,
Oh my god, it is so real, dude.
It's like what the fuck?
The
Like,
fuck, dude.
either it was great makeup effects or whatever, but
I
that
think it was a
I was
stunt
literally
person.
like fucking like my eyes were like
Damn.
like
I was
razor
dying.
like the opening of my eyes was like razor because I did not want to see what was coming next.
Yeah,
because
dude.
they set up that character earlier to be like wild. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't know, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
You know, and you're watching this shit, it's like, oh my
Yes,
god, dude,
it's
like
fucking
yeah.
insane, dude.
Yeah.
That's already made me tense.
I like how you said that had to be a stunt person. Well, like we need a nipple, so like
yeah, like a
Yeah.
stunt person
Stunt
is just like
nipple?
hurt me,
Nipple,
hurt
yeah.
me, just hurt me, dude. It's fucking insane. What about you? You have a favorite? Part?
my
I
favorite
know it
scene
wasn't
is
your
the
favorite scene.
dance in the firehouse.
Oh, I love that.
That
Yeah.
was it was
Everybody's
just so
face.
funny.
Yeah.
It caught the characters in the movie off guard, like the tension that's there, or the confusion between the father and son. It breaks apart. Everything goes like right there. So to me, that was just
And it
fucking
was
I love
amazing.
that.
It's so
because
yeah.
this in the movie there's a lot of themes of like masculinity and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like questions, you know, and just that scene again, like I mentioned, like there's a real tenderness to it, like the relationship between the quote unquote father and son.
Yeah.
It's just so unexpected, like
Yeah.
from how the movie started to like where it goes.
It's
like
fucking great writing,
Yeah.
dude. But I really like this scene where the father is like they're fighting or something, and then like
The zombie starts to play.
yeah, and he's like, yeah,
flips
go, you could
the-
do
yeah.
whatever you want, and then he puts the song
Yeah.
right there. I thought like other shit, like she was gonna go and do other stuff and then
Yeah.
come back, but then like he puts the song, and then she turns around, and then when they flip the camera, he's in the side, but the whole screen is like the room. I don't know. It looks
Yeah.
really cool. He's just dancing.
And that scene is so. The scene is so.
Yeah.
It's the movie is like about. It's about like father and son. You know, like parent. You know, and the dad in the movie, he's like a super tough guy. He's a firefighter. He's like really strong. He's like
Takes
really
steroids,
buff.
right?
He takes steroids to like be strong and
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
And yet you have this like really like feminine, you know, character that
Guy
comes into his life. You
to
know,
him.
and it's about him kind of accepting that. You know.
Yeah.
And that dance, it's almost like he always knew the truth, you know. And
Yeah.
he's trying to find ways to like tell her, I know it's very confusing because like we're not really giving away the plot.
I'm like really
but
like what's going on.
You just
I feel
can't
like we're
describe
giving
it.
away a
Like
lot.
I
so
told
good.
my family, like, hey, go watch this movie. Like, what's it about? I was like, I can't tell you guys.
Just
Like
go.
you can't just go and watch it. You know, like because
That's why I've been very like listening to you. I'm like,
Yeah.
not told me what the story's about. All I know is
It's
this
'cause
girl
you
biting
can't-
nipples,
yeah.
one in the house on fire, and
Dancing. Great watch. Everybody go watch it with your parents. Family movie.
Let's moving on to the new movie. What was the new movie we watched this week?
All right, so our new movie this week is called Halloween Kills.
Ooh.
It's directed by David Gordon Green and it stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Judy Greer. And this is a sequel to not last year, it's the year before Halloween, right? The reboot, if you will, of the Halloween franchise. And it literally picks up right after that movie ends, where Jamie Lee Curtis and her daughter and her granddaughter
Have burned the house down.
quote unquote burned. Well, they threw Michael down to the basement. They locked him down there
Yep.
and they
Burned the
set the
house.
house on fire.
Yep.
And you would assume that he died, but this is Michael Myers, so of course he didn't. And Michael's
There's a
back.
contract.
Michael's back, and he's going home. As always, he always wants to go home.
That's the best way to put it. He wants to go.
He always wants to go home.
Yeah, he just wants to go home.
Yeah.
You should go last because you're the
Yeah,
Halloween
I was
guy.
gonna say, Ricardo, you want to go first on this one?
Yes, I'll go first. You know what? I am an in on this one.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, it was weirdly entertaining for me. I love the kills. I like
Halloween Kills.
Yeah, I liked it. I probably liked it like 10 times more than the last one that we saw.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
weird because the last one we had to meet these characters and like get into this moment, and then I hated all the characters from the original
okay.
one, right? So I was like, "Fuck, these are annoying." But in this one, they're bringing back these characters that we already kind of knew, and I guess we have to like know them again, whatever. Kind of whack, but the movie is happening. Like he's just killing
It's
people.
very quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then like that helps a lot because I don't have to like deal with the whole fucking. It's just kill, and the kills were fucking cool to me. So it just becomes weird. The whole movie's funny, but I was entertained. So fuck it, I'm in America. Hate it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this an out, and that's being very nice, I think, because I hated the movie, but I liked the kills. I thought the kills were done pretty well, but it was just too much. There's too much story for something we've seen like 3 times already, and it just. We don't need all that. Like, we're Tommy Doyle, whatever the hell his name is. He's like, he's gonna die tonight,
He's
and
so
then the
funny,
entire town, we basically get to know them, and it's too much. The story just kind of veers off. Gino, what'd you think?
Oh, I'm a fucking super in on this one.
Oh, super in.
I enjoyed my fucking time.
Were you high?
No.
Oh.
I was high on Sour Patch Kids, if that's what you
Wow.
want.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
better.
Fuck yeah. So good. I enjoyed my time. I did think there's a message in the middle of the movie. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm talking about the hospital scene, but the guy's like, help me, like Michael Myers.
I feel
I
like
guess.
I feel like the message is there, but it's not that message.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's more of a mob mentality message, like considering what we've gone through in this pandemic. And
What I can
like,
say is
you know.
Jamie Lee Curtis is my spirit animal in this movie because she was like, y'all are fucking sheeps. Stop fucking sheeps. I was dying bloody murder laughing because the fucking way she kept calling everyone sheeps and kicks a doctor in the chest.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
That was the funniest part. And then it's funny because, like, man, that's fucked up. Now at least he's in the hospital, he can take care of himself. Like, oh, I know what's going on. I have a broken rib. Do this. Okay, but overall, like, the killings were awesome. I loved all the killings. It gives me this new feeling for Halloween again. Like, I mean, I guess the reboot, the first Halloween was kind of like bleh. Like,
You didn't really like it, huh?
I liked it,
Yeah.
but not as much as like I like this one too. Like, I see what Robert Ricardo's coming from. Like yeah, we get introduced to some people again. I'd like to see this new version of Laurie, especially with like this version of the Tommy and all these kids. Like, I'm like, to be honest, I didn't care for them. Like, I get what they're trying to do. Like, Halloween, Michael Myers dies, evil dies tonight. Crap. That was kind of fucking. This was real. It's fucking retarded. I thought it was Donald Trump fucking yelling that shit.
Oh,
Democrats die tonight. Seriously, Democrats. Seriously. I could
Build the wall.
You know, yeah, build the wall around the town so Michael Myers don't kill us. Seriously. We'll talk more about it in a bit. Robert,
Oh my god.
give us your answer.
I'm like the Halloween guy, right? You guys know I'm
you're
like the.
It's probably biased.
Yeah, I'm like the yeah. I've made you guys watch several of the movies in the series. Can I tell a story though?
Oh
before
yeah,
yes, go on.
before I
Yes.
review? So this movie premiered on last Thursday, right? And you guys know I'm a huge baseball fan, huge Dodger fan, right? And they're in the playoffs right now, and they were in this crazy 5-game series with the San Francisco Giants, which if you don't know, they've been rivals for over 100 years.
Damn.
And they both moved to California around the same time, and this is the first time they meet in the playoffs since they moved to California. They've never played yet, and this year they were the best 2 teams in baseball facing off against each other, and it was such an intense series, and it all wrapped up on Thursday night, and I was so fucking tense from like 5 o'clock when the game started. Every pitch, I was like, oh my god, I was clinching. Like it was super tight. It was like Titan when I was watching Titan. And then they fucking won the game, like in dramatic fashion. Like they won the game.
So dope.
I was so happy. I was like, hell yeah, I was on fucking cloud 9, right?
Right.
Game ended around 9:30, and I was so happy. I was full of adrenaline, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go watch Halloween Kills tonight. I go on and I booked my ticket, for 10:30. I was so excited. I went to downtown Burbank, right?
Nice.
And there's a lot of bars there,
Of course.
Fucking hugs.
So many Dodger fans coming out. We're all like, and I was wearing my Dodger jersey, so like we're all fist bumping each other. We're like, oh, yeah, everybody's like so happy. And get into the theater, and there's like over half the theaters wearing Dodger jerseys.
Oh shit!
Like it's like
Right
literally they
after
went
the
from the game
game
to the movie,
Yeah.
And it was like you could feel the energy in there, like we're all like high fiving each other. Like, hell yeah! I was surprised like Let's Go Dodgers didn't break out in the theater. So like needless to say, there was a lot of excitement and goodwill like built up in the theater, And then the movie started.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this was. I'm sorry to say, guys, this was a delete for me.
Damn.
Wow.
Really?
Fucking, this movie was awful, man.
Right?
Like this was terrible.
Yeah.
Because I was on board with the last one. I remember talking to Gino about it. Like, it was different, but it pulled me in.
We
Like,
didn't review last
No, we hadn't started this yet.
time.
Like it was like I said, I'm a huge Halloween fan. It was different, but like it pulled me in. I was like, I like the direction they go, and I'm excited because they had announced that it was a trilogy. Right?
Yeah.
So they were gonna do 2 and 3. So I was like, well, I can't wait to see where they take this. So I was really excited, and the trailer was so good. And I would say like, yeah, I love the trailer, and I would say like for about 10 to 15 minutes, it was really good, and then the characters started talking. And there was dialogue.
Oh,
the dialogue in this movie
Oh
is
my-
atrocious.
It is.
Dude,
It
Like,
is.
Yeah.
I
literally,
agree.
there is better dialogue in our edit phase of horror.
Dude.
Like, that's not a joke.
It's
Like,
so crazy,
It's like my eyes wanted to bleed.
Yeah,
from
dude.
how bad it was. And then
You kind of like try to ignore it, huh? Like,
yeah,
what the
it's like it's so stupid. Especially because the movie's trying to take it so seriously for a
Yeah.
while,
Yeah.
for a little bit, right? And then the nicest way to put it is that the movie's all over the place
Yeah.
in tone and story, and the story's
Right.
wafer thin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just say it, because like this is part 2 of a 3 trilogy,
Yeah, I was trying
and
to.
it's kind of like it looks like it's just gonna be one night, and it picks up right when the last one left off.
Yeah.
And you could tell they're stretching this motherfucking night as much as they're.
I always wanted to know
and
what time
it's
it
just
was.
like there's nothing there. There's no story there.
Yeah.
For them to go, and it's so it's like I said, for like 10 minutes I was like, yeah, it's pretty good, and then you could feel it like in the crowd, like this is kind of stupid, and then it becomes almost like it's just so, it almost crosses into like so bad it's good.
No.
But that's kind of disappointing because like the first one, like really it went out of its way to like ground itself, make it a real story, and then just to go off the wall in this one, like you don't get to have your cake and eat it. Like pick a lane, which
Yeah.
way do you want to go, because like an audience is going to be very confused with that. And it was This to me is close to Rob Zombie bad.
No.
It's close. It's close to being one of the worst Halloween sequels. And there have been some some doozies.
Yeah,
you know,
there's a lot.
This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, dude. Like honestly, there's a couple of redeeming factors. America, you mentioned the kills are very entertaining.
Yes,
it's very fun, you know. But again, you're confused. Like, what am I supposed to be feeling here? You know.
Yeah.
And the musical score, John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
so
love
dope.
that shit. I could just listen to it like isolated without the movie.
I was into it before coming here.
Hey, but we're talking about it now.
Let's go.
All right, so dude, fucking, yeah, I really like the whole killing thing is so cool, you know. And then obviously I'm not like a huge Halloween fan, so I'm thinking, oh, there's a lot of bad ones already, so fuck it, you know, I'm in.
Yeah.
And then like I said, you know, I don't like these characters.
Yeah.
So like to have him just have it, you know, and then like
have him killed off or what?
yeah, the only thing I wanted. Damn, I'm gonna give it away. Sorry, Gio, if you haven't seen it, but fucking, I wanted one character to die, and she fucking doesn't die.
Is it Kyle?
Lori,
the granddaughter.
The grand fucking daughter, dude.
Allison.
Every time she fucking talked, I was always like, oh,
Every
please.
character in this
Yeah.
movie is annoying.
Right?
Every character is so poorly rated. Like, if you like, I would imagine in 5 years from now in screenwriting classes, they're gonna say, "This is a good script. This is a bad one. They're gonna show you this." Like, honestly, it's not a joke because this is like, it's really bad. Like,
Okay.
it's really really bad.
Okay, I get it. The dialogue was really
Yeah.
bad, but I'm not gonna lie. I came in to watch the kills. I didn't come in to watch the hear
Yes.
the dialogue.
But also,
Yeah.
That's why-
you want
that's
a
what I meant.
storyline that you know where it's going. You know, like it's a fucking horror movie. Why make it complicated? Why are they switching between timelines?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Oh,
they're
they
going
kept
between
doing that too.
1978 and then some other time, I think, and then 2018 or whatever
But
the fuck
see,
it
the
is,
thing-
current time.
I actually liked, I don't know why, but I liked that little part in the beginning, like the whole.
Sure,
whole
where they
thing.
introduce like, oh, this is why he
And
didn't
Loomis
die.
comes out. That was pretty cool, you know.
The main reason I'm so down on it is because they went so far out of their way in the last one to kind of say, hey, no, we're taking this seriously. We're gonna give you a real
real
fuck
one.
all these stupid sequels. Like, we're gonna like bring respect back. We're actually gonna make it a movie, you know?
Yeah.
And then just for it to go off the wall in this one, like, and it's like, okay, I'm fine with. I watch these movies every year, even the shitty ones, you know. Like, I'm fine if you want to do that. That's fine, you know. But where you pick a lane, you know, like where are you
Okay.
going? Like, don't like.
Don't give me here and
And
then
if they are,
bring me back
here's
down.
the bad thing. If they do think that this is still like serious and this is like the respect they're giving to the story, then they're so far gone. This movie was co-written by Danny McBride. Dude.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
keep
Yeah.
telling you.
Bro, you know, go back to just doing comedy because
Comedy.
this shit is bad. It's like it's really really bad.
What's with every character being like, no, he's after me, or it's because of me that he hasn't died?
It's because
between the cop, Lori, the granddaughter, who else was there?
here's the thing.
The mom.
The mom.
Here's the thing. In the Halloween franchise, they kind of in the old storyline, they revealed that Jamie Lee Curtis was Michael Myers' sister, right? And that was always the connection. That's why he always kept coming for her, right? In the reboot, the one from a couple years ago, they went out of their way to say no, they're not related. He's just a deranged maniac, right?
Yeah.
So it that kind of like it's cool, but it's also kind of like, well, why are we still following this character? If he's just a guy killing people, then you're just gonna go see him kill people.
Yeah.
Right? You really have to work hard to work the characters back in.
Yeah.
And that's why they have the scenes where they're like, Michael, I survived. You know, they're
Yeah.
so bad. It's like, what
Yeah.
are you watching?
Dude.
Like, it's
The little
cringy.
speeches all the time.
And
Yeah.
then, like,
Yeah.
you mentioned, Gino, the scene where they all kind of there's like a mental patient and they all kind of think it's him and they all go after him.
Yeah.
Where did
They
he
end
come
up killing him.
Yeah.
He was on the bus with Michael.
Oh,
they were
all right, I
in-
got it
yeah,
right
in the
because I
first
was
one.
like guessing.
Yeah. Here's the thing. They have actually done that before where they kill the wrong guy in like their blind rage. In part 2, they do that. And the scene is about,
The
in
head
part 2.
chopping too.
No,
Yeah.
then they crashed into him and then he fucking blew up.
Yeah, so that
The
scene
head
is
too,
about
right?
yeah, sure. And that scene's about let me I was trying to make a point. That scene's about 45 seconds in part 2. In part 4, there's a mob. The town is like fuck Michael Myers, and they all band together with their guns.
Oh, they do that.
and they go hunting. Right? There's a scene where they kill the wrong guy in there. That scene's about a minute and a half. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
You know, that scene in that middle of the movie where you're already out. You're out,
It's an
and you're
entire
like,
act.
it's an entire like 20 minutes. And you're like, why the fuck
Yeah.
am I watching this bullshit just to
just
stretch the
dragging time.
runtime
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
could get a movie so you could make another one?
Yeah.
And like, God knows what they're gonna do with that. I think it's just gonna be a boxing match between Laurie and Michael, and like a 60-year-old.
They're gonna make another one.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Halloween ends.
Oh, you
Can
know
I
the
say?
title?
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
Halloween. They announced it.
Yeah.
This
Whoa.
is called Halloween Kills. Can I just say that's a really stupid name? Like, is Halloween a person? Do they kill?
That's what I told him yesterday. I don't know what we were talking about.
I think Halloween.
And I always like, we're talking about movies, and I'm the idiot who doesn't know the actor or the character name. So I'm like, Scarface, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, Scarface did it. And this one I was like, Halloween did it.
Yeah, it's like, my name is Superman 4, the quest for peace. You know? But it's like it
Yeah.
continues the tradition of like stupid names in the Halloween sequels. Like Halloween 3 is called Season of the Witch. There's no witches in that movie. You know, Halloween 5 is called The Revenge of Michael Myers. What is he getting revenge for? He's not getting revenge for anything. Halloween H2O, Halloween Water. They're all
Halloween
like,
Water.
it's like they know they're supposed to be stupid and they just pick a stupid name.
Yeah.
You know.
Isn't it how H2O meaning like Halloween 20 years later or
Yes,
something
it
like
is.
that?
Yeah, but it's just kind of funny.
But,
H2O.
but like, I was gonna get at with this. Shit, I fucking lost my train of thought. I was thinking about like Halloween ends. Yeah, Halloween kills. Better than saying Halloween dies tonight. I mean, imagine they write that whole title.
Evil dies tonight.
Just say
Yeah.
Halloween dies tonight. Just
I just call it Halloween too. It's funny. Like, this is technically
Halloween's with an S, like aliens.
Halloween's, yeah. that would be tough.
Two
That would have
Halloweens.
been. You know what's funny is that this is technically Halloween 2 because the last one was Halloween, right?
Yeah.
This is the third Halloween 2 in the Halloween
Oh my
franchise.
God,
You know,
you're
but it's
right.
also kind of Halloween 3, 2 or 2, 3.
Yeah, it's
You know?
3, right?
You're hurting
Yeah.
my brain.
It's so dumb, you know. And then it's like, if it's gonna be a trilogy, and you're a sequel to the original one, why not just make this the last one and end it? Because that way you have Halloween, Halloween, and Halloween.
Yeah,
ends,
already made.
You know, yeah,
Have work is done.
yeah,
Halloween again.
Because
Halloween all over again.
Because I was telling her like this is the third one.
yeah.
I kept saying it's the third one, but she's like, how?
It's also the second one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's also like the 13th one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But come on, it
I
can.
mean, yeah, look, I'm holding it to a high standard. Who am I to say that this is a bad movie? Because they're all bad. There's really none of the sequels are good.
Oh, I know which one.
You know?
The Halloween 2 with Rob Zombie.
No, this is almost as bad as that, honestly. Yeah.
That one was terrible.
Yeah, but
I
I don't know.
haven't
It's
seen
still, I'm still gonna watch them all. Like, I watch all of them, you know. But it's just-
Resurrection.
It's just, I was disappointed more for the audience because, like I mentioned, the audience that was there. Like, they all wanted to be scared. I remember this group next to me. They were all like, "Oh, let me sit in the middle, you know, because I want to be scared, you know." And you know, that's like, and to have like something so dumb.
Yeah.
And everybody was just kind of like, the air was let out of the balloon. And everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" You know, like,
Shit.
it's kind of fun to see people like get stabbed and like shot and then
Yeah.
face stomped. You know, that's all cool and all. But people do genuinely want to be scared, and then this movie kind of betrayed them. You know?
Yeah.
But I did like the way it looked. You know, like I guess I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not giving. It looks fine. I don't have to. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
it's your
judge it by
standard
that.
movie. There's nothing really
Yeah,
special about it.
exactly.
You
No,
know
'cause-
what's funny is that they go back to the original, his home. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one thing they always get wrong is that you know, I'm like a Halloween nerd here. It never looks right because they shot his original house is in Pasadena, and yet they're in Illinois, you know.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to make it look like Midwest. They're not in the Midwest. They were in Pasadena, and you're never gonna make it look like that. So they designed the house exactly, but the streets and all that, it doesn't look right because it's not in Pasadena.
Wait, they
never
built the
get it
house
right.
from scratch? Again?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
I figured they would have still used the exterior shots
No.
in the original house in Pasadena.
No.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it always kind of looks off to me. You know? They never recaptured that because the original Halloween did it because they didn't have a budget, right? They say, "Oh,
Yeah,
we're in
yeah.
Haddonfield, Illinois," and then out there in Pasadena.
Uh-huh.
You know, you can see palm trees.
It looks
You know,
good.
but that gave it like a cool, like eerie look to it. You know, and in this, it all looks so like tight and like ugly. You know, I don't like it. Like
It
Rob
looks
Zombie,
the same?
like scrub it with some Dawn.
But it's funny because I watched the original one, the 78,
Mm-hmm.
and then because I was trying to get pumped up for this one.
Yeah,
But I didn't get to watch the last year one. I have only.
I
saw it
somehow
once.
remembered that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Now it needs
the
to be
original one, it's so simple
Yeah.
and good, and it's like that's all you
It's a
need,
classic,
you know?
yeah.
Like that's all you need.
And that's the thing too. It's like that's what happens when you try to stretch these stories. Like there's no story there to tell, and it's very.
I know what's
it's
happening
very
next one.
obvious with this one.
The next one, he has to go to space. Like, come on,
Yeah.
we gotta. Take
I think
him
he's
to
gonna
space.
have a
so.
baby with
Laurie,
someone.
Laurie goes to space.
Oh, they're
and
gonna have a
she's,
baby
like, in the
together.
fucking pot.
Yeah.
They're just like
Gonna
true
sex.
loves this whole time.
A baby or space? You can't go any other
A
way.
baby in space?
And then the baby's gonna jump on the cop. Ah.
And you're gonna be father.
Oh god, that's
Why
so
has he got an
terrible.
accent?
Why? Yes, I am disappointed. I'm out. I gotta leave for this. I can't.
I think by the time this all wraps up, and it's not gonna wrap, they're gonna keep making Halloween movies. You're gonna look at the story and go like, "What the? What?"
Until you make one
Yeah.
again in 20
Halloween
years.
Returns.
Halloween,
The
H2O again.
yeah,
50
You know what
years.
it's gonna be called? Mind blowing, guys. The Halloween.
Oh! You got it. You got it. I fucking yes.
My head hurts.
Like I mean, on the other side, I could see this movie is so it got so bonkers at one point that it was kind of entertaining. There was some kills that I liked. I think the boyfriend was my favorite kill because they owed us that one from the last one.
Oh,
Yeah.
They didn't give it to
Yes.
us.
Got it.
That was my favorite.
I was like,
kill.
yes.
I was like, yes. Especially the way it happened. Like,
Yes.
that was very sad. A lot of the kills were great.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. It's so disappointing. Just like the story, just
Story
like
sucks.
it
right?
literally flew off a cliff. You know, like Thelma and Louise, like director and the writer, like, like let's do it. You know, like, boom, fucking flew off the cliff.
Yeah, and hit every rock on the
Yeah.
way down.
okay, so do you guys want to see what Gio would think or no?
Nah, let's go.
All right, skipping with it. We have 2 ins, 1 delete, and 1 out. Damn you all out and deleters.
It
Damn
is
you,
what
Michael
it is.
Myers.
It is. Yeah.
I'm so sad to hear this from you, Robert. Es-tu putain?
He'll like it later.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
I'm still. I said I'm gonna watch it every year like an idiot. Still gonna go watch the third one like an idiot because I'm stupid. Right?
Resurrection? Like, you really gonna watch that again?
I mean, I had to for Buster Rhymes. Trick or treat,
Oh.
motherfucker.
Oh, stop.
The fact that this movie is stupider than that.
It's
no really
way.
saying something.
Yeah, you think
Oh,
it is?
shit. All right. Moving on to the next movies. I should say movies.
Yeah.
For foreign films that became American remakes?
or
Scary
movies with a
movies
foreign
with a
remake.
foreign remake. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. I get stuck with that too. It's
Thank
not-
you,
it's
because
not
I
your
keep
fault,
forgetting
it's
the name of the
Yeah.
titles of our segment, but this episode's Ricardo's pick.
Ooh.
What was your pick? And why the fuck did you pick it?
I just wanted to scare America. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I picked The Grudge and
Ooh, Ju-on. The Grudge.
Ju-on
from Japan.
from Japan. Yes. Can you guys give me a description of the movie?
I don't really, to be honest, I've seen them a few times on it. I don't really know what they're.
Japanese lore states that somebody who dies in a lot of agony or like sorrow or some shit is gonna haunt people / the place they died.
I think it's
and then
Angry
this-
Ghosts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
angry
yeah.
ghosts. Yeah.
And in this one, I guess people are living in that
They're
house.
in Japan, yeah, where a murder-suicide happened.
And then they get haunted by
Haunted,
Yeah,
it.
so a guy murdered his family, right? And that makes this house cursed, so whoever lives in there or goes in
Are
there.
gonna get haunted
Yeah.
and killed,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's
By
fucked
the-
up. Fucked up. Yeah. By cats.
Yeah.
Meow, I heard a meow.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason I picked it. I just wanted to watch it. I haven't seen it in a while. And I wanted to scare America. You know, she was fucking spooked.
Did she?
She got
Yeah.
spooked.
Ooh,
It worked. It worked.
ooh.
You know what?
Which one are you starting with? The American one?
American version, I'm gonna go with an out. And with the original one, I guess I'll be
Kind of creepy.
now you know what
You're cursed.
this is a little hard.
You're cursed.
It's kind of hard. I don't know why, but I think, yeah, I'm an in on that one.
Okay.
So it's because like I haven't seen it in a while. So when I saw the original, we saw that one first, the American one.
Mm.
Yeah, so we saw it first, and I thought it was kind of corny. I guess what year is this? Like 2000?
2004?
Yeah, like I guess horror films were kind of whack. I think during that time, like something.
It's the 2000s, man. It was
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit time. It's cool.
Because I was watching it and I was like, I wasn't. Oh shit, you're gonna
Shit.
die, dude.
No, 'cause she's eating.
they're gonna. Oh, look, I lost train of thought. Yeah, so I kind of don't like the actors in it. Like they have to use these actors that are
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah, yeah, like I don't know, she's kind of whack in my eyes, you know. So
It's Buffy, bro.
yeah, and
she was Daphne.
and then like for some reason it's so bright, so it didn't scare me. I didn't know that. Like I forgot or something that it's like not scary because it's so bright. And then you watch the original one, and it's a little bit darker, and you know it looks all hazy and shit. So I think that helped me. So that's why I like that one a little bit more. And it could be scary to some people, like America. She got scared on the Japanese one and not the American one. You see that? I saw that.
I was
saw
scared
that.
on both of them.
But so yeah, that's why. And out. Gina.
Delete.
I of course in on the Japanese one. And I wish there's anything worse than the delete for fucking the American one.
Oh,
Damn.
super bad.
Deleted.
I remember in high school when it came out, I liked it. Then I saw
we
it.
all did this one.
I think I saw the Japanese version recently, and I go, man, this is really scary. Like I had to watch it with the lights on. That's how scared I was, especially when I made my snore. I go, who's that? But man, Sarah Michelle Gellar, dude, she's god. I know she was a top actress at the time, but fuck me, dude, she was so
pretty
bad.
bad.
So bad. I don't know how you're an out, bro. Like you're too nice to it. You know what killed it for me when she was trying to speak Japanese. I'm like, nah, Sarah, shut the fuck up. Speak English. Speak English. Just speak English. Just shut the fuck up. Like you're lost.
Well, she sounds like an American trying to speak.
And then
Japanese.
like her scenes that her trying to be like, oh my god, what's going on? Like I kind of find it funny. I didn't find it like scared. And then the jump scenes are just too like on the nose, like doon, doon, and it's just her knocking on the floor, or the hand comes out of nowhere and it's the old lady that's on the floor, or the cat's meowing, or whatever. I don't know. And I don't know. I was just, I just hate my fucking time, period. The Japanese one's more entertaining. I think it's directed by the same guy.
Yeah, it is.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I feel like he tried to go back to that route of like how he did originally. And they're like, no, we're American. We know what we think is scary.
They need to Americanize it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big time. And then the boyfriend, I didn't think he needed to be in the movie. I felt like he was pointless, especially towards the end. It was just like...
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it was just like fucking weak ass movie. I don't know if I have anything else to say after this comment, because I don't think I want to
That's
talk
all I
about
gotta say about that.
That's all I got.
America. What do you think?
I'm in for both.
What?
Yeah. I originally saw, the American Grudge, and I don't know how old I was, but it was like a few years after its release. So like this was super scary. Like I'm a scaredy cat. And so this worked on me, even if Daphne is, even if Daphne is, the main character, like I was like, oh my God, she's gonna die. And I saw the Japanese version in high school. The first time I watched it, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Movies,
Japanese.
And I hadn't seen either movie until yesterday. So it was like weird rewatching it, and I see how the American Grudge is like not great, but I also was kind of confused by the Japanese one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I felt like this storyline, and it's probably how the director Gino was saying was trying to make it more Japanese, I guess, but they're like, no, we're Americans here, so we do it this way. So I think it's just the confusion with like how people tell stories, right? I'm sorry, Charles. Yeah, but I still really like it. I think it's really scary. So, it works for me. What do you think, Robert?
Yeah, I remember watching The Grudge, the American Grudge back in the day. It was kind of in the wake of The Ring, It's like, let's find scary movies with like creepy little girls with long hair, And I remember back in the day, like I was scared, like I was scared to death by The Ring. And this one had two creepy kids in this one.
Oh yeah.
So I was scared by this one too, even though it wasn't as good. And then I watched the Japanese one last year because I'd never seen it.
Oh, you barely?
Yeah. So I am like I knew the remake wasn't very good even back when I saw it, but I do think it does have some redeeming qualities. so I'm gonna be out on the American one. And I do think because they're essentially more or less kind of the same, you know, especially with it being by the same director. I do think the Japanese one is more effective, scarier. So I'm on the Japanese one, and I think America said this. It is kind of confusing because I think the story is very. It's basically just like a premise, and then it's almost like a series. Especially the Japanese, it's a series like a vignettes, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think
Different hauntings.
the American one is more or less the same, but in them trying to Americanize it, they actually try to tie it as one story as all together. And I think that's why it kind of doesn't work.
Exactly.
You know, but I'll talk about the American one a little bit. But the redeeming qualities it has, and I think the scares are pretty good in that one. Like I was rewatching it last night, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is actually scary!" Like the first scare, where the girl goes up to the attic. That's scary. That was a very good scare. Like they set it, you could see the scary thing in the back, and then they like pop up, you know. And then there's the scene where with that lady, the stairs too.
That's my favorite.
The lady is like running, you know, she's like under the covers, you know. But the scares are effective, but it's like they're so thinly like tied together. It's like, who is that person?
Yeah.
Like what do you know? Whereas in the Japanese one, it is kind of the same thing, but because you're watching, it's almost like the short stories in a way.
Yeah, short stories.
It works better, I think. And I think the scary stuff, you know, like the effects of like when it's like kind of like a ghostly thing.
Yeah.
In the American one, it's too CGI. Yeah, it's too polished. And in the Japanese one, although it's a little bit more lower budget, I think that actually helps it.
Yeah, right.
You know, like when she's over the grandma, like that's scary. Yeah. Like I was scared by that, you know? So essentially, because it's kind of the same, I think it works better in the Japanese one.
Agreed.
I think it's hilarious in the Japanese one when it's over the grandma,
Dude.
which kind of takes me out of the movie.
No, but it's so creepy.
It is pretty creepy.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that's the only thing that the American one had was that stair scene that I really like because she's like
when
coming,
she's crawling
and then it's turning off.
But doesn't the Japanese
it doesn't
No,
happen?
no. When she's at work and she's trying to leave,
Yeah.
and the stairwells, like every level, the lights start turning off. That one's not in the Japanese one.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cool.
I thought you were talking about when she's in the house.
No.
And like it's crawling down. You know, that's in the Japanese one.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No. Oh, that one's cool too.
That was a scary.
Dude, that one looked nastier than the Japanese one.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I just it's the same thing with the Ring too. Like because it's not like effects heavy. It's a little bit more like just makeup. You know. And to me, in that way, that's kind of scary.
Way better.
You know?
Yeah.
So but I'm still kind of confused. Yeah, it's basically house is cursed because dad murdered family, and then this ghost. Like has the power to kill you, essentially.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of. I started getting confused in the American one, because like she literally kills you, right?
Yeah.
But like she doesn't really. They don't really show until like they show that lady without the jaw.
Yeah.
But like I was like, I don't know.
Well,
pretty
in
creepy
both
Yeah,
versions,
like,
you die.
Yeah.
I know. I was just confused a little bit. I got it. I don't know. But Sarah though, huh?
I hate her.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
Dude, what was that?
It's funny because like you think back to when they made this, you know, because of the Ring, because of the success of the Ring, they're like, let's find all these Japanese horror movies and remake them, you know, and that was the thing, you know, that was like the thing you did. So, whereas in the Ring, you Americanize the story, right, by bringing it over here. This one kind of had the decency to actually set it in Japan, just when every character is America. You know, like, oh, I'm studying over here. I work over here. Just by chance, you know. But at least it set it over there, you know. But I think that kind of works against its favor because I don't know. I don't buy it too much.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think what doesn't work is that they put so many characters in Japan, and it's like,
That's
why
what
are
it is,
you
right?
white people over here? Yeah, but I think if it had just been like Sarah Michelle Gellar and let's say her boyfriend or something, I think it would have worked perfectly because she works in like home care. Yeah. And so she's taking care of, you know, Japanese people. Yeah. You know, whereas like the rest of the family who she's not related to, what are they doing there?
Overall, watch the Japanese version because that's the best one. Don't watch Sarah Michelle Gellar, please. To save your time,
Please, just read. Huh?
just read a book. Be knowledgeable. Tune in next week. Our new movie is The French Dispatch, directed by Wes Anderson. Stars multiple actors that we know and familiar with. I know Bill Murray, that's for sure. And my pick to end this whole shenanigans of this foreign films and American versions is Wreck, and its American version, Quarantine.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
Me too. I've been looking forward to this one because it's a Espanol movie.
Ooh.
Wreck is Espanol.
Oh, cool. I don't need subtitles.
It's gonna annoy
you
me.
kind of do.
You kind of do because it's
Yeah.
Spanish.
Español.
Espanol. No de Mexico, es de España.
I honestly, I need subtitles for English movies.
I mean, I do too. I'm not gonna lie, I do too. I like to read when I'm watching something. I like to rewind it to see the scene
I
again.
do. I've become old now, and I watch movies. Everything with subtitles.
Me
now.
too.
Yeah,
I have to.
yeah. Because I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
You're ear blind.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're blind.
You're ear blind.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram, @InOutDelete Reviews, Twitter @InOutDelete, and of course, podpage.com/InOutDelete. It's your one-stop shop for anything InOutDelete related. And I'll see you next time. Good night.
Somebody
Why
got
would
a
you end it
song?
with that?